What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Good morning and happy first day of summer. Today we are up stupid early to go to a crazy car show in Connecticut. And as you guys know, I hate being up this early, but this one is totally worth it. It is 5:25 a.m. right now. We're about to head to the gas station, meet up with my boy Rick, and we're gonna head over there. Again, 125 miles each way, about 2 hours of driving to get there, which is a little bit crazy, but when you guys see the cars that are gonna be at the show, you're gonna understand why we're driving so far. So without further ado, let's get on the road and I will update you when we're along the way. Also, guys, I don't know what it is today. Usually I fucking hate being up early in the morning. I just feel like, but I'm actually feeling really good this morning. It is 72 degrees, it's beautiful out, it's gonna be a super nice day. So I'm on the way to the gas station now to meet up with Rick. Let's get rolling, guys. If you're watching this video, make sure to subscribe, check out my Instagram, Cars with Lars as well. I do some cool videos on there, and let's get to the show. Oh, look how nice she looks. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Look, I'm not a morning person, but I'm coming around to it, okay? Sometimes it's nice to be up, especially in the summertime when it's really warm out. Look, there's no one. Usually this is fucking packed. There's no one on the road right now. This is the best time to go out for a drive. Even though we're just hitting the highway, still, it's great to be up this early before anyone else is. All right, guys, here's our route. 2 hours and 18 minutes, it says. That's not great. Actually, 1 hour and 53. Extreme heat warning. It's gonna be a beautifully hot day today. But yeah, let's get rolling now. And we should get there at 7:32. All right, here's Rick in the Cayman. He's a few minutes late per usual, but because it's a Cayman S, I'm going to give him a break. I'm not gonna give him a hard time, but seriously, let's get rolling and I will see you guys on the road. All right, let's get our trusty timer going. And we're rolling. I will reset my gas mileage as well. Boom. Boom. All right, let's get rolling, guys. Cheers. All right, guys, we are about 1 hour and 23 in, and it is raining. So, khakis, but that was not supposed to happen. It says it's going to stop raining, but I also can't trust the weather app now because it said it wasn't gonna rain this morning. So now I don't know what to think. But we're about 40 minutes out. I will let you know when we get there. All right, you're good, man. All right, guys, we are here, and if you are a car guy, you are overstimulated right now. I mean, they have literally everything. Even check the F40 LM in the back there. That's serious. But of all things, even among the 962 CR and the Bugatti Veyrons, this is probably my favorite car I'm gonna see all day. It is an E30 M3 EVO. I think it's a Japanese spec, right-hand drive. This is a absolute dream car right here. There's not many of these. I think they only made a few hundred of the EVO versions, and this was the latest model. This is about as good as it gets. It has the M-Rain EVO 2 seats in it. I don't know if you can see that, but these Euro cars also got a dogleg gearbox, 5-speed. Again, these are cool. But this is peak right here. All right, guys, it was just pissing rain so hard. I had to go back and sit in the car. My camera was getting absolutely soaked, but now it looks like it's pretty much cleared up over here and it's gonna be nice and sunny for the rest of the day. So let's check out what we have. Look, guys, we're gonna see a lot of cool cars today. Supercars, even hypercars, but at the end of the day, it all comes back to the E36 M3. Some of these aren't even M3s, but nice little collection here. But hey, I'm a BMW guy. I can always appreciate a nice E36 or even an E30. Let's get going. Let's get moving. Let's see what we have. Okay, first cool thing we're seeing. Look at this 996 turbo. I think these are a crazy buy right now. You can pick one of these up for like 50 to 70,000 if you're looking for a 6-speed car. All-wheel drive, twin turbo. I think it's a 3.6 liter flat six, obviously. But these things have aged so well. First water-cooled 911 turbo. People gave these a hard time because of the headlights, but I personally think they look great, especially with these turbo wide body fenders. And for what it is, these things are actually pretty attainable too at the price you can buy them at. And it's a ton of car. If you're gonna mod one of these, you can get this up to 600 horsepower relatively easy. I mean, nothing's cheap modifying a Porsche 911 Turbo. But I love these for the price. It has the speed, it has the looks, it has the wide body fenders, it's a manual Porsche 911, and it's a turbo. Tons of cars here. This is probably a quarter of it, if that. All right, I'm not a JDM guy, but I have a serious love for the RX-7. It's extremely unique. This one's got great BBS E88 wheels, and I love the Recaro interior as well. Red over black. I mean, come on now. And again, rotary, I don't know if that's something that I personally want to own, but in terms of a unique car that sounds absolutely crazy, these are pretty awesome. They've gotten really expensive though, so I think at the price point it's not really worth it anymore for me personally, but seriously cool looking car. The rear glass looks super unique, like nothing else on the roads. This looks like a regular E30 325i sedan, right? Looks like a driver. He's got the duct tape on the battery tray, which is a super common rust spot for these E30s. If you were to just see this driving on the street, you wouldn't really think twice about it. But this one's got a huge turbo S52, 3.2 liter inline six. These come out of the E36 M3, and this one's also a slick top as well. Don't know if I'm a huge fan of the orange interior. I can't really get that to focus there, but hey man, each to their own. I probably would have got a new dash before doing the reupholstered orange interior, but I mean, that's the beauty of the car scene, man. Everyone has different tastes, and look at this built-up C6 Grand Sport. I'm actually not sure if these come with an LS7 like the Z06 does. I don't think they do, but definitely making some power here. I mean, he's on bead locks. So yeah, I think it's safe to say this thing probably screws. And then this thing is like an industry disruptor. When these came out with the ACR version in the mid 2000s, I believe, this is like 08, 09, totally disrupted pretty much everything. This was like a GT3 RS competitor. And even though it has a very, very simple formula, I think it's an 8.4 liter V10 hooked up to a 6-speed manual, side dump exhaust, and super wide tires, tons of mechanical grip. These things are extremely fast on the track. This thing is a serious weapon. To anyone who knows cars, you will know these ACR Vipers with a sticky set of tires. These things absolutely fucking screw. And I don't know if you can see it in real life, but the pitch of this wing is absolutely unbelievable. Okay, and the new Aventador SVs, I will say, those things sound pretty unbelievable, and they're crazy with the single clutch gearbox, but I think this is probably my favorite of all generations. V12 flagship Lamborghini, the Murcielago, just because I was kind of a young dude when these things first came out, and then when I saw it in Batman, this was like, you know, the Batman car. Pretty much made it for me. These little wing scoops here that come up, you can manually put these up, or it does it automatically for you when you reach a certain speed or put it into the track mode, but I think this is Lamborghini's one of their best pieces of work right here. Absolutely gorgeous. So I thought this was an OEM fire orange, turns out it's wrapped, but honestly, who gives a shit? You can't even tell. Again, peak M3, carbon roof, late model V8 M3. This one's a 6-speed manual, and I think these are some of the best factory BMW wheels of all time. Awesome. Okay, we've all seen these before, Ferrari 458 Italia, but I think this is like the peak V8 Ferrari supercar. The new ones have turbos, the newest ones have hybrid systems. I see these going nowhere but up in value. Timeless design. I mean, this thing's like 15 years old, it still literally looks brand new. They did a great job on this car. Now, I'm not sure if this is an OEM Dakar Yellow. I'd be pretty surprised if it was, because I think there's only a few of these in the world. It was a BMW individual color. But if it is, I mean, it's pretty much the absolute perfect spec. Carbon roof, coupe. Let's see what transmission he has in it. DCT single hump. That is extremely rare. So he does not have the navigation. And I actually think these cars are better in a DCT. But in terms of the E92 M3 platform, this is pretty much the holy grail. I'd probably just put it back on the stock competition 359M wheels, but besides that, this thing is perfect. These have gone up in value so much in the recent years, and a little fun fact about these, if you can actually find one without a sunroof, it's something like a 6-figure premium over a car that does have a sunroof. Very rare to find these as a slick top, as most of them were ordered with the sunroof at the time, which was a no-cost option. Yeah, beautiful, right?
I just got one, but not this one.
Not this one? What'd you get?
Convertible, yeah, 993.
993. They're going up in value.
Well, that's a convertible.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got a blue with a gray interior.
They're gorgeous cars, man.
Yeah, I think
V12 manual. This is my favorite Aston of all time. Just such a sleek body design. Looks perfect in this color. Most of them came in this gray. But again, V12, 3 pedals. I freaking love the rear end. It has that little ducktail spoiler with the clear taillights. Dude, they nailed this car. I actually don't think any Aston they make today has come close in terms of overall class. I mean, this thing is not aging at all. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. You know, there's a reason these are so popular, man. I mean, you see them all the time on the internet, you see them on Instagram, it doesn't really do it justice. You see this thing in real life, it is so wide, it is so low. Just sitting here idling, it is so loud, I have to kind of talk over it. Literal Batmobile. I still like the Murcielago better. Flashback to that one we saw earlier, the red one. Yep. Who knows if this thing is legit, but it looks like the Smoky Nagata top secret turbo Supra that they did the 400 kilometer top speed record in the UK. They shipped this thing over. It's super famous on YouTube. If you just type in Smoky Nagata or top secret Supra, again, I think there's no way this is legit, but I'll get you some closer shots. It actually looks pretty authentic because it's not perfect. It has some wear and tear, and it's pretty hard to replicate this body kit. But if it is legit, this is a piece of history here at the Caffeine and Carburetor show. Got to appreciate something like this. It's absolutely massive in real life with this wide body fender kit. Turbo specs on the back. Yeah, it looks pretty authentic, honestly, but I doubt it. We'll find out. Yo, even in the presence of all these supercars and rare one-of-ones and things you really don't see often, the GT350R, I think Ford went above and beyond on this car. The specially developed high-revving 5.2 flat-plane crank V8 that sounds absolutely wild. The R's got Cup 2 tires and carbon fiber wheels in all 4 corners, which save you a ton of weight. 6-speed Tremec gearbox was the only option, and I think it looks absolutely perfect with the Oxford white and blue stripe. Total driver's car here. They're attainable, under $100,000. They're going up in value. They're going to hold their value. So this is one of those cars that, even though it might not be as crazy as some of the other stuff here, it's worth talking about. It's worth stopping and getting a clip of. Most of these are silver. This one's Vesuvio. I think they only made a few of these, so this thing's got to be 3 to 5 million, I would assume, depending on the mileage, but you really don't see these in rare colors, and when you do, they get stupid, crazy money for them. Carrera GT, I mean, this car's out of reach now, so I don't even think about it. but one of the all-time greats, for sure. What do you think this guy does for a living? Private equity. Yeah, I'm probably never getting one of those guys, but that's all right. I can appreciate from afar. All right, guys, we have made it home. Pretty uneventful day, quite honestly. I'm not sure if it was really worth it. I ended up driving like 250, 300 miles. So in hindsight, if I knew the weather was gonna be that shitty, I probably wouldn't have went. But we still saw some really cool cars. Not as big of a turnout as I thought. I think the weather kind of turned some people away. But overall, great to get out there. There's some crazy, crazy cars in Connecticut. People don't think about that as a hot spot, but there are some seriously wild, unbelievable collections floating around the Greenwich, New Canaan coastal area. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I do some pretty cool updates on what's going on in the car world on there. If you guys are part of this heat wave that we're having end of June, stay cool, but enjoy that nice weather. Cheers, guys. Have a great day.